Let's give a big hand to him, Mr. Chris Reynolds Cooper.
Thank you, Sir Paul and Petit. Thank you for waking up the room. This audience, we've been 3 meetings now. Davao, Surigao, Sergio. They were really sleeping compared to this group. They were really, really awake. So I like that. Thank you. And I'm really awake too because I don't understand Filipino coffee. I don't drink much coffee, but I got the pack, the powder. I put it in the cup, and then Daniel filled it up from the other one that already had coffee in it. So I got double coffee, and I drink the double coffee right now. I'm feeling like this. Okay, so really like espresso. I'm really glad to be with you. I want to tell you why I'm so happy. Because New Image, number one, we're a long existing established company. We have been around for how many years?
40 years.
40 years. 40 years. But in this room, I think everyone is less than 1 year, right?
Yes.
All 4 months. 4 months.
Yes.
This is like new blood. It's new, exciting. You're fresh, you're young, you're enthusiastic. And I love that because you see the company through brand new eyes, through the new vision. And you're excited about what you see. You're excited about the business opportunity. And I like that because we're not on trial anymore. We've been around a long time, okay? So proven, established company, strong, good products, registered, selling a long time. So all of that is low risk business. Because I know in Philippines, many MLM, direct selling company, lots of Ponzi scheme, pyramid scheme, cheating, scamming, okay? New Image, long established, offers, Paul, his credentials, he showed you before, like almost 20 years management from pharmaceuticals, multiple direct selling companies, big ones, Herbalife, even bigger than New Image. So thank you for the decision that you've made to come today. And I'm grateful to learn of some of you, the pedigree, in other words, pedigree, like you have pedigree, dogs or cats. Some of you, your business pedigree. I'm excited to learn. I worked with some people in last company, with Free Life company, also some people from Jeunesse. Paul said some leaders come in, top leaders from Herbalife. I like that because you already know direct selling. You know the business, how it works. You know how to share, prospect, recruit, train. So all of these things make me excited because I see a good, strong future for the future in Philippines. We've got really, really good leadership and talent in the room. We've got smart people, and we also have diversity. Diversity meaning we've got like mama aunties in the front row, good skills, different skills. They're very good at talking, very good at sharing. They've got big networks. We've also got very young, freshly educated, dynamic, and these ladies, they know how to Instagram, social media, okay, really good social media skills, networking skills. Aunties, maybe not so good on Instagram. You have Instagram, you do TikTok, you do Facebook. I'm old school, I have Facebook too. TikTok, Snapchat, not so good. Okay, so we've got all different people in the room, all different skills, all of which really work to have successful career in what we're doing. Now, I want to tell you, let me see. Paul asked me, what's the summary, the name of my talk today? So first I'm thinking, and I give him the name, Focus. So focus training is what we call in New Image. So focus training, radical recruitment, reaching beyond your warm market using social media to attract new business. I thought, that's way too long. I was like, blah, 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 lose everyone. I thought, okay, I'm going to change it. I'm going to call it this. Phase 2 and big fishing. Okay, and I'll tell you why. You'll understand as I jump into it. First of all, focus training. Has anyone seen this lady before? Have you met Lee?
Yes.
You did? When she, the last trip I didn't come, did she do training in Manila?
No.
I presented it.
Oh, you presented it. Okay, so Lee, she's been many years with the company, many times to the Philippines, Cebu, all around there, and we've not done much training in Manila, but if you've been with the company for a while, you know Lee. So focus training, follow one course until successful. This book in your back office, it's a whole book, how to do our business. It's got the training, it teaches you how to find, recruit, make lists. Paul, in Philippines, do you share this much, or it's in their back office, in the business center?
Yes, in the business center.
Okay, PDF, you can download that. What I want to talk to you about now is building upon this, because you've all been with New Image for a while. Because many have done this business before. Can I ask, who before New Image has been in a company similar, MLM or direct selling? Who's done MLM business before? Direct selling, sharing, Tupperware, Avon, Amway. Okay, so I think that's almost everyone in the room, even the younger ladies in the front. This is not the first business. Okay, so you know how these types of businesses work. It's all about sharing. I want to tell you a situation that I see. Okay, so my history, 25 years in this business,
Wow.
but 25 years corporate. I'm corporate. I'm not a distributor. I'm paid to build and manage. I studied for this. I have a degree from Marriott School of Management in America, which is #1 business school for MLM leaders. I have managed several, so I've learned along the way. But what I do training, and what I learn and what I observe is from people what they do really well, but also the mistakes that they make. So what I see, after a while, some people get stuck. They get stuck in this business. And particularly after they've joined, they're new, they've spoken to everyone that they know in their warm market, and then they get stuck. Let me tell you about this stuck, because maybe some of you are stuck, but if not, maybe soon you will get stuck, unless you remember this training. Okay, it's called plateau effect. You know plateaus are the mountains, and then the mountains go flat at the top. That's called a plateau. This one, a joke, the dreaded diet plateau. Don't step on it, it will make you cry. So traditional workouts, so many things, workouts, weight loss, muscle gain, and many things that you try, business and strategies, often you experience this over time. Over time, things are working, then they start to work less, and then you kind of get stuck. You know, if you've tried to lose weight, you adopt a particular diet, maybe do Pritikin or Atkinson's or fasting, intermittent, whatever, and it works, right? First week, 1 kilo, next week, 1 kilo, next week, 0.8 kilo, next week, half kilo, next week, I'm just not losing weight anymore. This is plateau. Maybe it's like your love life as well. At first, lovey-lovey, gifts, flowers, romance, broom, cleaning, stay in, and then what's happening? We're just a plateau effect in the love and the relationship. Okay, in our business, when you start, you have #1 enthusiasm, brand new, fresh, and you begin telling all of your friends about it. I'm so excited, and I felt that when so many of you walked in the room, you gave me wonderful compliments about New Image, saying, oh, I'm so excited about New Image. About one friend telling about his love of colostrum, saying colostrum is so good, it's God's gift, literally. God's gift to the mamas, the babies, to bring about life, to build the immune system. And preaching to me, I think, I already know, I know about colostrum, but he's just sharing his passion. When you begin, ultimate passion, the highest level, and that's what makes you run out and share and share. But after a while, you speak to everyone you know, all of your friends, as they get a bit sick of her, she comes with colostrum, or business, and then you start to get stuck because you've saturated your warm market. So this phenomenon, there's even a book, The Plateau Effect. The same applies in MLM. This is the description. The plateau effect is when doing more doesn't get you more. When doing more doesn't get you more, when you're plateauing, when you start to get stuck, and then you get frustrated, and then you know what you say? You say, New Image doesn't work. And I say, it's wrong. New Image works. We've worked for 14 years. We've worked longer than this front row has been alive. We work, and it's not that you don't know how to work, it's you don't know how to work differently. When you keep doing the same thing, you get stuck. So I want to tell you how to work differently and how to build for long-term future. Problems, plateau problems. When you say, I tried New Image, but it was working before when I began it's working, it doesn't work now. Or two, it's working now for someone else. And I joined all these people, their business is going up and up, and my business is plateauing. Or I peaked, I'm at the top. I had such a good, successful career in New Image. I've reached diamond level, and I've spoken to everyone I know, and now I'm just peaked. This is the best I can do. Okay, here's my solutions, proposed solutions if you feel stuck. Number one, you're going to try something new. There's many ways to do this business, and what I love, I've seen a complete transformation in my lifetime. When I began, or before I began, old school was you go around the neighborhood, knock, 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 Avon calling, or knock, knock, I'm selling scrubbing brushes, or selling Electrolux vacuum cleaners. So it used to be door to door, right? Door to door selling. But after door to door, it became party plan. Hello, aunties, you come to my house Wednesday night. I sell Tupperware. My friend is going to come, and we do house demonstration. You remember party plan? You remember party plan? Okay, so party plan, and then after that becomes network marketing. So network marketing is starting to use computers. Computers, in the early days, just typing Word documents or Word Perfect. But now, what has changed is social media. So now social media, you can go knock knock in your village, maybe 10 houses an hour. But I tell you, while you're doing 10 houses an hour, this girl's going click, click, post, and reaching maybe 2,000 people in an instant. Yes. Social media, the key word is influencing. You all of a sudden have a wide reach of influence. Olden days, knock, 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 your influence circle was your neighborhood. If you're really good, your village. Now, an influencer can go click, post, and maybe be 20, 30 countries, thousands of people all at once. The power of social media to expand your warm market, to go beyond your warm market, and to reach so many people. That's the game changer for our industry if you know how to harness it. Now, I'm not the best at this, but the best person we have in the whole company in the world really is Daniel Griffin, and he's here. So I'm not going to talk about what I'm not the best at. He's the best at. He will include some social media training. You know, we did training in Davao, and your cousins, the boys from the same team, afterwards said, Daniel, can we just have one-on-one to ask questions? We went to a restaurant, and they sat and grilled him. It was about 2 hours asking all questions like, how do we pose? What's the best timing? What's the best camera angle? He showed, he demonstrated. I thought, these guys are so keen. And now I watch their social media, and they're just outstanding. Everyone under the Shanghai team, which is your upline and cousin. So hopefully you can learn the same from Daniel. So solutions, try something new. Be patient, realistic, and stop comparing. I said there's many ways to do this. There's still room for networking, for Mothers Club, for Rotary, different ways to reach people. The most important thing is just sharing. It's just opening your mouth, right? Some people really good with technology, some people really good with meeting people, some have really good networks of friends and people they've collaborated with. You just gotta do it, and part of that is discover your strength. Don't go starting TikTok channels now, it's probably not your strength. I do Instagram because I kind of have to, but it's not my strength. I look at some of the content that younger generation create and go, wow, that's really good, really powerful. But I know what my strength is, and I've seen others build just through finding a few couple of key leaders. If that's your strength, if you have very good traditional networking, then you know people who have good strength and influence in this industry. And that's really my next topic, whether you fish wide for many, many, many people scattering like one post for 7,000, or whether you have laser focus on one top lead and say, I'm going to focus on you and get you work for me because you can get many people. Okay, so phase 2. I often get asked, Chris, if I was a distributor, which I'm not, I'm corporate, what would Chris do if he was a distributor? So I'm going to give you a couple of my top hints, my top best hints or secrets, what I would do and what I think you could do or should do to help build New Image business in the phase you're in now. So phase one, focus training. When you do focus training, when you begin, they say, get a piece of paper, write a list, identify all of your friends, and then segment the list, and then we tell you how to approach those people, right? Doesn't matter which business, Nu Skin, Herbalife, Apple, it's all the same. Identify lists, make the list, make your contacts, contact your contacts. So that's how to approach your warm market. Can someone give me a definition of warm market? What's your warm market when we talk about warm market? People, you're in the front row. What's warm market?
The one who you know that you family.
Family, yeah.
Yeah.
So family number one. So friends, okay, so family, then friends. So it's those closest to you. And what I find interesting is often the least amount of success you will have is with your warm market. It's really weird because you know your mom and dad, your brothers and sisters, and so you say, okay, I really like this new business. I want to tell those who I love the most about it first. So you go to brothers and sisters and say, I've just joined this business, this is what it's about. Would you like to join me? And they say, what do you know? You're my younger sister. I know more than you. You don't have credibility. I love you, but I don't respect you. I'm not going to work with you. Oh, okay, this is not a good response. So it's true, right? And then some of your friends say, I know you really well. I don't, I don't believe in you, and you're not so rich. You're going to tell me how to get rich, and that's weird. You approach the warm market, and you kind of get kicked, and it's not the best. So I know that. You've got to experience that. Everyone will first approach the warm market because it's warm, it's familiar, it's comfortable, but it's the market of rejection. Most of your success will happen in the periphery, the outside of your warm market. So I say phase two, how to re-approach your warm market for prospects. So a couple of really good quick tips, and this is for me is powerful, because this is how I think you can really have success. Your warm market is good. You need your warm market. Your warm market will still work for you if you work with them in a different way. So by now, everyone in this room, if you've joined with us for 3-4 months, I dare say that you've all approached your warm market already. You've told your family, you've told your friends, those who will join have joined, those who are not probably at this stage aren't going to join, because that's what you should do. First approach your warm market. Now let me show you how you can reapproach them in a different way to still help grow your business. Okay, so this is me in the middle. This is my warm market. Mom, dad, best friend, next door neighbor, colleagues I work with. I've known them either my whole life or a few years. They're warm, good, familiar. Now, here's a way you can approach family members. I'm going to give you a few different examples. You can take photos if you want. This is example dialogue. Okay, I know you know a bit about new image and colostrum. I've been talking about it so much. Okay, but I was just hoping that I could tell you a bit more about it to get your help to see if you can think of anyone who could use these products. Can you see what I've done here? So I know you know about new image. We've talked before. I'm no longer chasing you. I'm no longer pressuring you. I'm not asking you to join. I'm not asking you to buy any products. What I'm now asking you is, can I get your help to see if you know anyone who could use these products? What I'm doing is I'm tapping into their warm market. So this is my warm market, but every single person on this circle has their own circle. This is not my circle, but if I ask them the right question, they will open up their circle to me. I can access their friends, or rather, I can get them to give contact referrals to me. Let me explain more. So that's family. How about if the situation is, it's dying on me? Okay, I have to go manual now. Oh, how do I go back, Paul? Yeah, it's back. No. Up. Okay, family. This one, busy moms, okay? A way to approach busy moms. I know you are really involved with your kids. I was just wondering if you could think of any other parents like you who would be interested in earning some extra income while still having flexibility to work from home and stay with their kids. The pressure is off. I'm not recruiting a busy mom. I'm respecting that she's busy. She's got commitments, children, not doing business right now, but I'm asking her for her warm market access. Do you know of anyone else who wants extra income and flexibility while still being home with the kids? Let's see another example. So now we see more warm market circles. Next one, business people. I just started a new business. I value your business knowledge, so flattering them, make them feel good. Can I have just a bit of your time to show you what I am doing so I can get some direction from you and see what you think I could do better? So 2 things. Number one, the pressure is off. I'm not recruiting you, I'm not selling to you. But what I am doing is I'm still going to tell you about my business, not with the prospect of selling or recruiting, but to get your business professional opinion. So let me explain the business, but then can you give me direction? Tell me what I think you can do better. Now, me as a business person, I have had people do this to me, and I feel really good when they say, Chris, I respect your knowledge, your business opinion. I think, oh, wow, okay, I feel good. I feel respected, important. Can you listen to my business and can you give me some tips? When someone approaches me like that, I cannot say no. Because of course, I would like to mentor you, help you, guide you. And your friends who are in business will do that to help you. So then you open the door, they will be able to, you can share with them about your image and colostrum and your business strategy. 1, they will listen to your presentation, and 2, hopefully they will then refer people. Listen, it may not be for me, but I know someone who's really good at your industry. They've been with other companies. Let me see if they are interested. Or I know someone who's a naturopath. We've got a doctor naturopath in the room. Or I know someone who's actually compromised your immune system. And what you told me about colostrum, I think they could really benefit from it. So you get them thinking, and what they're doing is opening their warm markets as well. Okay, so see how our warm markets, they're not as warm on the second generation, but we're reaching more people. One more example, a skeptical friend. And most people in your warm market now that are joining, they're probably skeptical. I know that you know me well. I'm not asking you to join with me anymore. I just want your honest feedback about what you think about it and to see if you can think of anyone who might be interested in what I am doing. Again, see what we're doing? Pressure is off. I'm not asking you to join anymore. I'm not asking you to buy. As a friend, I'm just asking if you can help me with my business. Can you think of anyone who might be interested in either the business opportunity or the products? You've got multiple angles. Some people want products, skin products, health products, weight loss products. We've got so many different products to help people, and then some people are interested in business. So don't just go for the one angle. So now see what happens. We start like 20 people, but now we've got 20 plus 20, 20, 20, 20. By asking the right questions of your warm market, you can reach beyond your contacts and you can access all of their contacts. So your warm market, it'll still work for you if you work with them in a different way. Deva? I thought that was Messiah. You say that the whole trip. Is it Messiah or Tagalog? It's Tagalog. Okay, I want to remember that. Deva? Your warm market. Now, I'm going to change tune a little bit. I like this presentation. This one I've been researching, studying. I want to personalize it for the Philippines. I call it Fishing in Your Warm Market. And I researched this book, Fishes of the Philippines, by Genevieve Broad. And we have someone here who just graduated from university. What's your university degree?
Iloilo State University of Fisheries, Science and Technology.
She studied fisheries. When she told me that, I thought, oh, you're going to love my presentation tonight. I'm talking about fishing in the Philippines. So this is for you.
She's a cum laude.
She's what?
A cum laude, an honor.
Oh, magna cum laude. Oh, so extra bright and brainy. Okay, so I'm going to ask you questions. Prospecting and recruiting big fish in the Philippines. I'm going to use analogies, parables. Like in the Bible, when Jesus says, I will make you fishers of men, I will make you fishers of prospects in the Philippines by talking about fishing analogies so that you understand. Firstly, 2 types of fish, 2 types of fishermen. Who in the room loves dillis? Who loves dillis? Who can eat dillis? Good. You like it? You eat it regularly? Okay. Who in the room prefers or loves lapu-lapu? Lapu-lapu? Who loves both? Oh! There's the Philippines. Who loves food? Oh! See, there, honestly, 1 week, I think this is extra 2 kilograms. This is, Cebu Airport, lechon. We have so much lechon. Lechon plan at 7-Eleven I bought. Polmaron, which I love. And we've had so much, crispy prata. It's not good for my stomach. And I also had Jollibee, that's my confession. I said, only 1 Jollibee every trip to the Philippines, that's it, okay? That's my ration of Jollibee. Okay, so 2 types of fishermen, 2 types of fish, so very, very, very different. I watched a video about catching dillis in the Philippines, and there's a video where something happened, I think an earthquake at sea, and all these dillis come up to the beach. Yeah. Millions and millions. And so all the villagers run down, they just put the bucket there, and they're jumping in, filling the bucket, and walking away with buckets full of dillis. It's amazing. But then also the lapu-lapu. It's hard to catch. It's a big catch. It's kind of rare. It's very expensive. Okay, so both of them are fish. Famous fish in the Philippines. Very, very different fish. And very different ways of fishing to catch them. So think about that, because I'm going to refer to these 2 different types of fish. I want to talk about enrollment. I want to talk about how one enrollment can change your business and your future. How it's worth persisting. I've talked about recruiting. I've talked about in your warm market. When you begin, you probably, it's like dillis. You're throwing the net out wide. I just want as many people to join my business. Come. And it's good, because you need to do that when you begin. You need to have some volume and strength. You need orders coming through. When you get lots of dillis into your business, you get the ranks, you become supervisor and manager. That's good. But then as your business grows, you think, okay, now, do I want to go for quantity, dillis, or quality, right? I met one superstar. I met him a couple times. He impresses me so much. His name is Shanghai. And I think probably because of him that you are here, because you are here, you're here, so maybe much of the room is here because of him. And then I went to the bar and met him, he was there, and many of the guys there all joined because of him. These types of leaders are what I call the big fish. And just think, how would you feel if you were the one who recruited Shanghai and he's underneath you, right? I met another friend tonight who was a top leader in my last company. Well, 2 companies ago, Free Life. He was top leader in Free Life. And what I understand, he was upline and you were downline. But now the tables turn. New business, you are upline and you are downline. So how does it feel that you now have the big fish in your business with all of his experience and knowledge and wisdom and contacts? So I want you to think about recruiting the big fish and how it can change your life and business. And I'm going to give you some strategies to tell you how best to approach and recruit big fish. So prospecting is called. Prospecting, they use that term sometimes with gold. You do gold prospecting. Number 1, have a long living list. And this is from focus training. So we're beyond that, because already you should have your list, make the list, divide the list, target your list, approach all those people. That's your warm market. Then next, I tell you how to reapproach your warm market to reach more people. Segmenting, then work with your team to help build. When you master this skill in our industry, you will always have contacts to reach. You work the list, you go beyond the list, you work with your team and their list, you use social media and other platforms to continually get leads in. That way, you do not plateau, you do not get stuck, you do not say, I've peaked, I've finished, and at the end. So this is prospecting. Enjoy the process of prospecting. It's like panning for gold. You see that in the movies? When someone gets the tray, they're down the riverbank, swish, 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 they get little pieces. They do it 1 day, 2 day, 1 month, 1 year, and all of a sudden they find the nugget, the big gold nugget. It's like, eureka, hooray, I found the big one. So when you recruit a successful leader or a big fish, when you get the lapu lapu, when you get the gold nugget, it's like you've just done a major business deal. Hooray, I've got Shanghai in my business. I've got the top leaders from Herbalife. They come and they look and they've decided to join. It's like, oh, yes, I'm so happy. So how do you find the big fish? They're out there. I'm going to tell you a few good ways. Number one, really social media. Big fish are self-promoters, right? They're famous. They've got reputations in the industry. They've been recognized galore. It's not too hard to find them. It's hard to catch them. Cold calling is dead thanks to LinkedIn. Now, our first meeting, I asked the group, who's on LinkedIn? And not many people responded. In this room, so this is a city, Manila is a business city. Who here is on LinkedIn? One? Only, why is this not so popular in the Philippines? So LinkedIn is where business people promote themselves, they put themselves up and their resume. Why I like LinkedIn? Because you can search by keywords, and keyword search, you can search for words like Herbalife, Amway, Avon, Tupperware, and you can literally find the big fish in all of our business industries, and it's like a shopping list for professions. So you just type in. So if you want to try this, I recommend set up a LinkedIn account and go shopping for the big fish. Networking, Google searching. Now I'll show you, not this slide, but the next one. I decided to do it myself in the Philippines. So how hard is it to find, using Google, how hard is it to find big fish? It was really easy, but that's my next slide. Okay, how do you find them? Number one, Google research. Company names, recognition list. It's really, really easy, particularly because in our industry, we like to do recognition. And like each month, the Philippines, we're very good at it. I've seen Paul posting this month, new supervisors, new managers, and hopefully one day, new diamond, and we publish it. So we tell everyone who the people are who are doing best. Maybe you know people from other companies. We're a kind of funny industry that we're very close, we're interrelated, it may be competitive, but like even tonight, I meet people who I've known from other companies that I've done. Because when you really know how MLM direct selling works, and when you develop that skill set, honestly, you can translate that skill set to almost any other business when you know how to recruit and sell and give the love that a team needs to belong, and then how to share helpful products. Now, honestly, most products in our industry are really good products, good quality, well researched, often they're new and novel. Because things like aspirin, after 20 years the patent's expired and it's just generic in every chemist and shop. But many helpful things like antioxidants, aloe vera was first introduced through MLM, colostrum, you can buy tablets, but really Graham the colostrum king through sharing and networking. We tell a story that's much more powerful than something sitting on the shelf in the pharmacy store. So know people from other companies, referrals, I spoke about that earlier, how to get referrals from your warm market. Social media research, I mentioned that as well. LinkedIn or Facebook. Even on Facebook you can type businesses, companies, our competitors, and you can see all of their pages. It's so easy. This one is important, I'm not specific on this. Research companies struggling or have similar product line. So I have some people in the room. I mentioned the name who came from Free Life. I mentioned the names. I think the company closed down in the Philippines. And they left you high and dry. You still have the networks, but you don't have the vehicle anymore. So let's help Free Life people find a new home. Another company, and honest again, this is one I was involved in, Jeunesse, 10 years in the Philippines, $1 million a month in sales. Unfortunately, struggled during COVID. Things didn't get going again after the shutdown. The management went back to the provinces, they shut the office, and then they just shut the Philippines. So what is interesting about Jeunesse is they had the number one selling product for this company was a product called Reserve. Now my next presentation, I'm going to tell you about Resmax, which is frankly a direct competitor with Reserve, but so much better. So much better. So if you're a marketer right now, you're thinking hundreds, thousands of distributors had a product, they can no longer get it. New Image is about to bring this product to market in the Philippines, already a customer base. I'm going to target people who are involved in this company. And it's so easy, Philippines, Jeunesse, you will find lists, you'll find recognition lists, you'll find social media posts, people saying, oh, I love this product, but I can no longer get it anymore. When you understand Resmax that we've got, when I present to you, you will see how hungry these customers will be for this new product because they cannot get the old product anymore. And ours is so much better, so many times better. And we've got science to prove it. Number 6, attending networking events, including network marketing. There's lots of networking events. And even online, this is one, Business from Home. They actually print the biggest fish in the world. They print lists of the top 100 or top 1,000 distributors in the world and even by country. You can actually go to this website, narrow it down to Philippines, and they will show you the top leaders in the Philippines and how much money they estimate that they're earning and what businesses they belong to. Chris, me, went to Google before I come to the Philippines and I typed in like MLM Philippines or direct selling Philippines. And I found all of these lists already sitting there. And I just grabbed the pictures and images and put them here. So one list, top 100 MLM companies in the Philippines. It names them. 47 MLM companies in the Philippines. Top 10 companies in the Philippines. Top 20 companies. Top network marketing companies. This one, the top 100 companies. So list after list after list online of MLM companies, people, leaders, big fish. So don't tell me that you don't know how to find people. They're literally on a shopping list available for you to almost tick and to find them. Big fish make themselves available. But now I'm going to give you my advice on how to approach them. So top networkers, the big fish, the lapu-lapu, they want to be enrolled with top networkers. So you need to have your brand and posture perfect. If you want to attract the top distributors from Free Life or Herbalife, if you want them to join with you, they have to see you as someone who will give them benefit. You need to be a top fish, a top player yourself. If you're not, yet there's things that you can do. I'll give you these tips now. So number 1, understand what leaders are looking for. What do these lapu-lapu in the Philippines in business, what do they want? So number 1, they want to be enrolled with top networkers, have your brand and posture perfect. Number 2, they're not just going to enroll off a phone call. Dealers jump into your bucket. Lapu-lapu don't jump into your bucket. They often will test you to see if you provide real value. They expect you to follow up and follow up. I don't think our top leaders from different companies are here today just based on one phone call, right? Because they are tough, they are stubborn, they are proud, but they also have a lot to lose. It's very difficult. It's a huge decision when you change businesses. Often when you decide, I've reached what I feel I've peaked in this company, I've done the best, or compensations plans change, or the leaders are letting me down, or they're exiting the Philippines, it's a huge deal to change companies. Some of you have been with companies for 10 years. It's emotional. Some of you have got Herbalife tattooed on your arm. I love it so much and I never intend to leave. But sometimes push comes to shove. You need to. So they need a lot of work to work with them, help them. You need to understand their position. Number 3, this is important. Because the first thing you're thinking is, oh, I want them to join me so much because they can help my business so much, they will make me rich. What you need to understand is they don't care about you. They're not joining you to make you rich. you need to think, they say, how can you help them? Not how can they help you. You need to think, if I want you to join, I'm not going to say, please join me to make me rich. I want you to join, and this is what I'm going to do to help you. If you join with me, I promise